Hello everybody and welcome back to the Kitchener Memorial Auditorium. It's the Kitchener Rangers and the Sarnia Sting taking on each other for the first of two meetings this year. And with this being the case, it is alternate night from Kitchener as both teams go in alternate uniforms. The Sting in their alternate yellow, the Rangers in their alternate red. We're officially underway. Sent in here, the Sting chase after it, an early penalty going to Sarnia. Andofsky sent ahead to Rakoff. Through the middle of the ice, he has Wham. He's in alone, it's Wham! He's stopped by Serzicha. Touched up by the Sting. Rangers, it'll be a 5-on-3. So two penalties gathered on the same play, and Kitchener an early 5-on-3 chance. After a good early save made by Serzicha. Here's Young, fed that to the side of his own net. Could have been trouble. Sent it around the boards, just out. Here's Savard back to it. Sting will carry it, or sorry, it's the Rangers. Here's Savard, and that one rolled to Serzicha, just out. Here's Matteau, minute 20 to go on the 5-on-3 early here. McDonald takes it away. Sting's away. Here's Mislajevic. Back in, turn one more time as Cooper Way gets that back down the ice. Rangers have it, Savard. Up ahead on the wing, it's Mislajevic. He finds Rakoff. Here's Rakoff to the net. Mislajevic centered it, just missed. Has it again, and a good save made by Nick Serzicha. As Way again will try to clear. He does get that out, and that could have been trouble. It might be. Here's Way. 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Sneaks in, shoots. Save, and the rebound. Wouldn't go either. Third chance slides wide. Sting have it. Pass down low. There's a miss, and right back to the power player going to Rangers. Mislajevic ahead. Here's Swick. One-on-one. Gets by. Stopped. And the net comes off. Rangers back to the power play. They're 0 for 2 early. Sarnia has their struggles with this Kitchener lineup. Kitchener Rangers know how to handle the Sarnia Sting. They have their entire lifetime against the Sarnia Sting. Here's Andofsky. They'll look to play it along. It's down low. And is that going to be another penalty? Doesn't look like it. Sijic tries to find it. Here's Sale. He's stopped. And the Sting trying to stop that opportunity from happening. Here's the shot again. Stopped by Serzicha. O'Mary down low. Here's Sopp with it. Andofsky. He fired that wide. Sijic to Fisher. A minute to go on the power play. The Sting will clear that down on goal. Job well done that time as it's brought back in by the Kitchener Rangers up the right wing and in. Here's Sopp. Knocked out by Serzicha. In the corner, Sting trying to find it. Rangers still have it. There's a pass out front. It missed. Then it was blocked and another save made. 20 seconds left. It comes out. Carter Kostic along the boards. Had some words for one of the Rangers, and they're going to get another power play as Brusevich is stopped. Another full power play coming. They're 0 for 3 already. This will be their 4th attempt as Carter Kostic heads off. Face off to the left side of the goal. One back, played along. Here's Andofsky, and a good save made by Serzicha. Swick to Andofsky, taken back by Wainwright. Short-handed. Here go the Sarnia Sting. Wainwright, all he's got. He sent it wide. Back to the point for Way. It's Hurt, sorry. He'll shoot. That goes wide of the net. It's been all Rangers in this first period. They've had nothing but power plays, and they're going to get another one. Mislajevic is stopped. Rebound looking out front. There's Brusevich. And the shot went wide, and it came to the paint. Sting touched it 5-on-3 for 43 seconds. Here comes the face-off. Right side of the Sting net. It's been nothing but penalty killing all period. The Rangers have been unable to find the back of the goal. Sting lose this draw. Andofsky, here's Sale, and a better save in the rebound. That won't go. Big saves again by Nick Serzicha. Here's Way, he'll just bank it through center. That could have been trouble. Young back to collect for Sarnia. And Young clears to center. 5-on-3 for 3 seconds. That's now done as here comes Sale. Right back out, or is it in again? It's in. Andofsky, there's the shot. It's stopped again. Here's Young. He'll just get it down the ice. 52 seconds left in the Kitchener power play. They're about to be 0 for 5 in the early going. Here's Andofsky with it again. Pinned along the boards. Brusevich with it. Back in come the Rangers. Brusevich looking, centering. Good save made, and that goes up into the seating. 9:04 to go in a scoreless first between the Rangers and the Sting in the all-alternate night from Kitchener. Face off here, right side of the Sting nets. And it's one back as O'Mary's there to clear. And that will do it. Sarnia Sting kill all 5 power plays that the Rangers had early. And we stay at zeros. Here's Mislajevic moving in. Can't get the shot. It rolled to Serzicha. And is that going to be another one? No, it's not. Here's Schwint. Now Sičić ahead. Schwint with Sičić to the net. And a good save made by Parsons. The first good chance for Sarnia tonight. But we stay at 0. Face-off to the right side of the Kitchener net. Face-offs are 4-2 Rangers. Sting don't take this one. Make it 5-2 as Doucette in the corner had some words for the Rangers. And they are indeed going to get another one. As here's Savard down the left side. Moves in. Sičić staying with him. And it's going to be another one. Slashing the call. It's 5-on-3 again. The Sting are 5 for 5 on the kill in this game already in the first. Draw one. Here's Andofsky. That's blocked. It came back to Lamb. Now Filak trying to get that out. Hurt will do just that. Been nothing but killing penalties in this first period for Sarnia. This is 7 penalties in the first alone. Here's Sale. Down the right side. He'll move in and just chip it in. Kajovic is to it first. Has a man on him, but he will clear. That was given away, but then Filak gets it down the end. A minute to go on the 5-on-3. Sting chase it back. Andofsky with it. Andofsky cut down by Filak, but now it's brought in again by Sop. He has Sale going to the net. He scores! It may have ricocheted off something in front. And finally, a power play goal. Kitchener strikes first. Well, the Rangers on the board on the power play. They're 1 for 6 on the afternoon. And they have the lead. Still 34 seconds to go on their 7th power play. It's a 5-on-3 power play goal. Here's Sale. Sent back out by the Sting. And Andofsky back into Sale again. Sale gave that away to O'Mary. Chips that up the board to down, and that'll do it. Kitchener 1 for 7 on the power play. Here's Sop. He'll move in. Shoots. Good save. Rebound. He scores! Got his own rebound, and it's 2-0 Rangers. The biggest threat this year might be the Kitchener Rangers, and this is exactly why. They force you to take penalties. They get their own rebounds. They are the top team, well, right behind Cornwall and Sarnia for a reason. But they've had a better offensive output recently than these teams. Cornwall still standing tall, but Sarnia's had their struggles lately as a save made by Serzicha. Back to the point, there's Sale. Playing it down and around, it's picked up by the Rangers, then finally gathered by the Sting. It's been all Kitchener here in the first. Wainwright moves in and shoots. He stopped. Rebound slides wide of the post, so the Sting won't get a rebound. Andofsky, here's Sale. 5 seconds to go in the period. Moves in, looks to center. There it is, and it just missed wide. We're through 1. It's the Rangers 2, the Sting nothing from Kitchener tonight. Shots on goal in the hockey game are 17-5 Kitchener. It's 2-0 after 1. The hits are 2 aside. Faceoffs 8-2 Rangers. They're 1 for 7 on the power play. 2-0 after 1. Welcome into period 2. The Sarnia Sting will have to be way more disciplined here in the second as they took 7 penalties in that first period. It's the worst first period for penalties this year. Sent in around the board to go. Schwint chasing it down. The Sting have been chasing the Rangers for years, and here they go again. Chasing them again here tonight. Down 2-0. Getting outshot badly. All power plays Rangers. Here's Brusevich. Middle of the ice, the pass finds Swick. Moves in on that right wing, he'll look to the front. Centers, and a good save made by Serzicha. Here's Doucette in the corner with it, trying to get it out. Rangers have it again, and they missed the net with that one. Here's Sitchich, pass finding help in Schwint. Schwint gets by, the pass ahead for Doucette, the best sting this year. Tyson Doucette, he's stopped. Didn't have enough time there. Centers it over. That missed help, but now Schwint moves into it. Schwint line, shoot. Good save made. Here's another shot. That's blocked. Third chance. Backhander, that goes wide. Sting finally getting some looks, but nothing falling. Here's Brusevich being chased. That's going to be another penalty as Way hooked him. Just about halfway, 2-0 Rangers. Here's the draw. One back by the Rangers again. Mateau shoots, fans on it. Savard, he's stopped. McDonald to Young, looks to get it out. This is the 8th penalty tonight for Sarnia. And is there going to be 9? Yes, there is. Another 5-on-3, 9 penalties in the game now to Sarnia. Just one power play goal surrendered, surprisingly, out of 7 attempts. Here it's brought in, Rangers pressing. There's a chance, good save. Rebound in the paint. Sting looked to get it out of there. Now they do, it's Nathan O'Mary. Just about halfway, it's been all penalty killing for Sarnia. The pass across to Fisher. Fisher down low, looks in. It rolled just past his reach. And here come the Rangers on the power play. Sale moves in, shoots, sticked away by the Sting. Savard, there it is. It's handled by Serzicha. Mateau back. Here's Savard, tipped off the post. Rebound stopped. Third chance just wide. Serzicha got a piece. Here's another one down low, taken away by Sarnia. 5-on-3 done. 20 seconds left on the second power play. Savard, fans on it. O'Mary taking that away. Here's Sopp, it's poked out to center. Halfway, 2-0 Rangers. Back in they come again, it's Lamb. He'll shoot, save, it's in! 3-0 Rangers. As Tanner Lamb gets one as the power play comes to an end. Sarnia's, well, 8 for 9 on the penalty kill, but they find themselves down 3-0 regardless. Draw one, here's Mateau, but this should be worse than 3-0, definitely, as it's carried in by Sale. Right winging in, here's the pass, that shot blocked, they got it back and the save was made. Now the Sting look to turn up ice, and they do. Dalen Moses, all he's got, in on goal. He's stopped by the right toe. Brown with it. Brown looks for help. Brown, back to the point, that comes out. McDonald back to collect, here come the Sting back in. 7 minutes to go in the second. Here's a good pass, and a better save made by Parsons. 6:39 to go here in the second. 3-0 Kitchener. Rangers have done this all year, especially at home. Here's the face-off, left side. One back by the Sting. Young looking to center. McDonald moves in. He'll drop it back. There's the shot, and it finds the glove of Parsons. He'll hold on. The 10th shot of the game for Sarnia. 0 for 10 on shot. Haven't beat Parsons yet. He made a good save a moment ago. Made a semi-good save earlier in the period, but Sarnia really hasn't pressured tonight. Here's Swick. He'll carry it out, and this is helping Cornwall, because if Sarnia loses this game, they're going to fall 3 games behind Cornwall for top spot. As here goes to Doucette. Doucette gets by. He's in. He scores. The best Sarnia player this year does it again. Tyson Doucette gets them on the board. It's 3-1. Take him any way you can get him. Finally a breakdown by the Rangers, and the Sting find the opening to get on the board. So 3-1 game here. Silence breaks from Kitchener, but still a 2-goal lead, and they're playing the better game. Rakoff stopped by Serzicha. Here's Marko Sitchich, and the Sting go up ice with it. Sitchich looks back, centers it off. Here's Kadjevich. Fired that high and wide. Schwint picks it up, plays it to the front. There's a miss, now a shot. It didn't get through the traffic in front. Savard. Here's Lamb, just trying to get out of the zone now. Kill the rest of this period, last minute of play here in the second. As Doucette trying to cut down on him, but Lamb has it ahead. Rakoff, he's in alone, and he's stopped by Serzicha. 5 seconds to go in the period. The Sting turned it up ice one last time. Doherty with 2 seconds. There's a pass that missed, and we're through 2. 3-1 Rangers here tonight from Kitchener. Shots a goal in the game are 26-12 Rangers. They lead 3-1 through 40 minutes. Hits are 4-3 Kitchener. Faceoffs 12-5 Rangers. They're 1 for 9 on the power play. Sarnia hasn't had one. 3-1 after 2. Welcome into third period tonight. Sarnia Sting find themselves down by 2. Face-off won by the Rangers to start the third. Andofsky with it. He'll carry it inside, going right to the goal. Drops. Save made by Serzic, and that doesn't get out of play, so the Sting have a chance the other way. Here's Doucette. Chipped up on the wing for Schwint. Schwint looking through. Now he'll shoot. That's blocked. Got it. Doucette in front. And they can't find it. It's picked up by the Rangers. They'll get it out. Andofsky. Right winging in. He has a 2-on-1. Rakoff in front. Good save made. Serzic stuck with the play. Here's Kai Schwint. Sting need to have their best period of play here tonight to stay with Cornwall in the standings. Here's Andofsky. Gave it away. Schwint down low. He stopped, and Parsons covers. Just about 5 gone here in the third period. 3-1 Kitchener. Face-off coming. One back, Andofsky with control. Looking up ice with it. As here comes the pass to the middle of the ice, down the left wing and in. Shot fanned on, got it back. It's poked to the point. Now Cooper Way has it, and Cooper Way's behind the D. He's in. He scores. It's a 1-goal game. Cooper Way, the captain, gets Sarnia back within 1. It's 3-2. This is just another broken play that the Sarnia Sting take advantage of, and Way will just use the speed to his advantage and go to the backhand and tight to get Sarnia back in this game. They got a goal late in the second. They have one midway through the third. It's now a game here from Kitchener. Icing, but no, it's waved off. Sting got to it, and they look to tie it and just miss. Here's Kostic looking down low, the feet in the paint. It's Felak that rolled to the net. Good chance again for Sarnia. Now it's carried out. Halfway through the third period, 3-2, Rangers lead. Here's Way. Back in, the Sting look to get something started. It's Felak, pass ahead. Where is it? They whack away, and the Rangers get it out of harm's way first. Sale. Up ice, that finds Mislijevic. Another penalty. It'll be the 10th of the night to the Sarnia Sting. And the Rangers back to the power play again. They are 1 for 9 on the night. Not taking advantage of these power plays has been what's burning them and has Sarnia back in this game. Savard, he missed the net, has it again, he hit the side, and the Sting need to get it out. Pass down low, Savard, blocked by Doucette. This might be trouble. A chance to tie it. Short-handed, Tyson Doucette. He's stopped. Mateau. Here's Sale with it. Gets by, 2-on-1 Rangers. Sale moves in, shoots. Good save made by Serzic, plays that down the young. Here's Brown, a minute to go in the Ranger power play, 1 for 9 tonight. Brown settles it down, fed out front for Doucette. They couldn't keep it on his stick. Now goes back to steal it from Savard. In his own zone, Savard gave it away. Tyson Doucette had it, and it's taken back by the Rangers again. Lamb, the middle of the ice now. Young's taken down, and Sarnia going to see their first power play tonight. 4-on-4 for 8 seconds, then they'll go to the power play. Tanner Lamb heads off, 3-2 Kitchener, 7:37 to go. Here's the face-off. One back by the Sting. Here's the shot. Fake, take, that's blocked. And now Parsons has it and covers. 7:23 to go. Sarnia on their first power play tonight. Kitchener 1 for 10. It's funny how one team has 10 power plays and the other just has 1. And this game would be much different if Kitchener took advantage of those power plays. Sarnia did a great job of penalty kill. Pass down low. This one goes in around behind. The Rangers will take advantage of that and try to clear. And now they'll bring it ahead. Rusevic down the ice. Minute 20 to go in the Sting power play. Pass finds Cooper Way. He has a goal tonight. Moves in. Turn that over to Rusevic. He has Rakoff, and they'll clear again. That failed. And once more they'll try. Way with Kostic. Here's a turnover. Kostic, he stopped. And the Rangers clear. Fisher at center, knocked down by Rakoff. Short-handed, he's in. And he stopped. And it's on the line, it's in. It's a short-handed goal. Carson Rakoff and that should put them away. And that should put them away tonight. You're right about that. The Sting had their chances, couldn't come through. Kitchener with a shorthanded goal, and Sarnia shaking their heads in disbelief. Once again, the Kitchener Rangers own the Sarnia Sting, and they lead it 4-2 now. As they get the 2-goal lead back late in the third period. Here's Sarnia, can't afford to give that back to them. Here they come, trying to respond, and they just miss. The net just stayed on its mooring. Pass in front. That's way, it doesn't go. Rusevich to Swick in his own zone, just trying to get it out. 4 to go in the third period. Swick ahead, that finds Lamb. Lamb centers it over, there's a shot. Stopped. Rebound in the paint, Serzicha holds on. 3:11 to go in regulation. Here's the draw right side of the Sarnia net, so this will put Sarnia 3 games behind Cornwall for top spot. And Kitchener moves within 2 games now as they'll pass Sarnia in the standings with a win here tonight against them. O'Mary ahead to Doucette. 2 to go here in the third period. Sting down by 2. They've had their chances but squandered them. Here's a shot blocked. Now they get it to the net. Easily stopped by Parsons. He'll cover. Sarnia Sting all night long have been playing from behind. They have not been playing their top form of hockey. And recently, that's been the problem with them, but the Kitchener Rangers, we know, own this team. Every time they play them, Sting can't figure them out. Pass in front, just missed Schwint. Mateau in the corner. Here's Lamb, and they just want to kill the clock. The smartest thing you can do with a 2-goal lead late. Here they come, looking to extend it maybe. That's blocked, and now Doucette and the Sting go up ice. Here's Doucette, looking, passing. Shot blocked, and that'll do it as another penalty on the play. 10 seconds left.